Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today is a very interesting day. We finally had some green here on tech. More than anything, we know that when tech starts getting green, everything else, starts running too, right? That's just kind of how it is. I've been pounding the table on that. So let's talk about Rigetti stock. So those of you who bought in when I alerted it, 2 days ago, it didn't move. So I was like, I'm out of here, right? So those of you who held, though, and surprise, surprise, when you buy as close to that purple line as possible, what happens? You're not buying at the top. B, you're buying at a massive discount. C, when it does pump, you're buying in so cheap that when it moves, you're going to make your 18 to 25%. Did I sell? Yeah, I did sell. Oh, well, boo-hoo. Plenty of opportunities out there, right? Everything's nice and cheap. Everything's coming down. Now everything's rising. Now the question is, here's the real question, and I'm pretty sure we're moving in anticipation of Quantum Day conference here, which is fine. That's, money is money, right? So congratulations, guys. If you bought in near that purple line and you didn't sell with me, you should be in the green. You should have 100% win rate based off of my buys, and you're good. You should be, this is easy. Let me know how it's been going for you. You should be doing great if you've been buying when I buy. Now, you shouldn't have sold when I sold, mainly because most of you aren't in the Discord, so you never got the alert to sell, because I dumped at the end of the day. I'm like, I bought in and it didn't move, right? So most of you should have been holding regardless. So you should have made money. That's kind of, I guess, this is why you shouldn't follow me T for T, because I looked at this red candle and I'm like, well, we're not going anywhere, so what am I holding for? Just to hold it all the way back down to the purple line? Screw that. But hey, a pumped, cool, awesome. Hopefully you guys made money. That's what it's about at the end of the day. So we got Rigetti here testing this key level. I told you guys, what did I tell you? Hey, if this breaks out, it's going to 10.50. And here we are. I would say take some off the table. And then let's see if we can break out and go higher. Because then $12 is next, which would be almost a 50% from lows. Not from lows, from where I originally alerted. Is it 50%? Yeah, about 50%. Which is insane. We knew the market was going to rebound. And I don't understand how people are losing money. You should not be losing money with how much opportunity there is to buy stocks real cheap. So, yeah, the point is the strategy works. And let me see. Let me just pull something up real quick. I'm trying to find it. Nope, I can't find it. Someone left a comment saying, I've been losing money. I've been losing money following you. And I'm like, how are you losing money following me into my trades? Even when I sold here, I still made, money. I didn't sell at a loss. I was hoping for this big move here on this day. I was like, it's breaking out of this downtrend. That we should get a big move. I should have waited, I guess, a couple of days. Whatever. It is what it is, right? You're not going to catch everything. Let's see. Let's go here. I'm trying to find the comments here because someone left a really dumb comment. I'm like, how are you losing money? What are you buying? And where are you buying? Because I certainly don't. When have I alerted at the top, right? Does that make sense? When have I alerted at the top? I don't do that. So that doesn't. If you're losing money, that's kind of you're just dumb. In fact, if you've made money off of this channel, trust me when I tell you you're doing already better than most people. Because clearly there's people who somehow they're losing money. Yeah, no, for those of you asking, yes, I am still in color stock. I'm still in that. I have not sold color stock. Again, the market is dropping. Why? Because of Trump and everything that's happening there. It's not dropping because the companies are bad. And so if you know that, you shouldn't be selling at a loss. You should be buying and holding. But I was looking for a flip here. I was like, if this breaks out and goes, if this goes, it's going to go to 10. I was hoping for that to happen that same day. This guy commented, thanks, you're awesome. I'll just copy you then. Haha. The software that I use, Yeah, so APLD, Palantir, Riot, BBAI, more. I made this video yesterday. If you bought those yesterday, you should be in the green because everything's pumping right now. You bought it before the big pump, so it's like I said. If you follow me and you're patient and disciplined, it's gonna be hard to lose. This guy that left that comment saying, "Oh, I've been losing money," I can't find the comment, but if you're losing money, buddy, I don't know. What are you shorting? Like, what are you doing? You're playing. I don't know what you're doing. Like, that's ridiculous. You should not be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should not be losing. Yeah, I can't find the comment, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens in terms of whether this is just a pullback in the bear market or if it's going to be a longer term trend and we finally go start another bull run. Because these bear markets can last as much as 4 months or they can last a whole year. People have been asking me, how long do you think the bear market's going to last? I don't know. They can last a year. They can last 4 months. It can be quick little V-dip, as I like to call it. Let me show you. I mean, this is why it's important to know, like, hey, if we get a bear market, what kind of bear market are we? Hey, NVIDIA's pumping, cool. So this is a bear market of 2022. It lasted almost a whole year. Then there was a bear market way back here in, was it 2018? And you can see this one lasted October, November, December. It lasted like 4 months. It bottomed out here at 3 in talking about NVIDIA. So this one was a nice little like V-shape, almost, not exactly a V-shape, but this one was shorter lived. So maybe we're getting a short-lived 4-month downtrend, and then we're going to start another bull run. Or it's going to last longer. We'll see what happens. I really hope we're not going to be invading Canada and whatever the hell, Panama Canal. I don't know what's going on at this point. He says so many things, it's hard to know what's real, what's not. Either way, if we assume he's going to follow through on things, usually going to war means stocks drop temporarily, right? Because of fear, because that's how people are. They get scared, right? And that's nothing more than an opportunity to buy the dip. So hopefully you've been learning a lot from watching this channel. Like we learned. I haven't learned anything because I know what I'm doing. But if you're new, you should be like, you learn not to buy the top. You learn that people are stupid and they will sell off at a huge loss and it'll drop 50%. That happened with NVIDIA too with the DeepSeek AI. So you saw it twice, not just once. So you learned that people can be really dumb. Number 2, you also learned that stocks in a bear market, bull market strategies don't work. So you kind of have no choice but to keep buying the dip or wait for it to come down to that 200 where usually you're getting it at a huge discount. And number 3, you should have learned that, hey, the more it gets discounted, the better it is for you. Because then when everything runs like it is today, you're getting a taste right now. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is like a pullback in the downtrend as far as we know. And so just don't get too comfortable, because some people, I've seen this before, people see upside and they're like, oh my God, this is it. This is the bull run. But no, this has been happening on NVIDIA, right? We pull back and then we dump lower. We pull back, we dump lower. We are pulling back. Are we finally going to break out and go on a bull run? Or are we just going to touch this trend line and just go lower again? That is the question that you should be asking yourself. Because again, NVIDIA tends to lead. When NVIDIA is struggling, what happened? Everything drops. When NVIDIA is doing good, everything else does good. Isn't that funny? So I kind of use NVIDIA as an indicator for how the market's doing. Kind of like a health bar, I guess. You know, if it has a heartbeat, we're looking good, right? So yeah, just wanted to let you know. Like, you should be learning a lot. RGTI here. I'm still holding a bunch of other stocks. Riot stock, Bitcoin miners, all that. So this one, again, people are taking profit. Surprise, surprise, right? They're going to take profit at these key levels. It needs to break here to go to 12 and then possibly 14. Now, this one's very volatile. We know when this one gets going. You can see here, when this one gets going, it goes. So I would say either sell a fourth or half here or hold potentially for more. It's up to you how you want to play. People always ask me, should I sell? And I'm like, right now, if you were to ask me, should I sell? I would tell you, here's what I would tell you. You know, it's still looking good. It's a big green candle. Sellers aren't really pushing us down like here. Big. This was a big green candle right here, and sellers pushed us down to 1080 from a high of 1233. So this isn't happening anymore. Instead, we're just getting huge strength into resistance. So I would wait to see how it closes today. If it closes still on this strong green candle, and assuming Trump doesn't say something that causes a huge sell-off, hold. Do not sell just yet. I think you'd be selling too early. Hold. You're already in the green anyways if you bought when I alerted at like what, 885 or something. So you're sitting pretty here on shares. I'd say hold for 14.12. We've had trouble getting over 14, as you can see in the past. So I would just hold. Hold. I promise you this. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna be worth it. If you have the patience and discipline, that's what the market rewards. And I think you're learning that now if you haven't. Again, I'm talking to you like you're a beginner. Some people aren't beginners. Some people are. So some of you are just rolling your eyes like, I already know this, Shades. Look, I just assume most people are new, and that way they walk away learning a thing or two. Because that way you don't lose money, because you're patient and disciplined and you waited for this purple line. So hopefully you guys learned, hey, that purple line is, add that shit's money. I'm going to just wait for it every time. Again, this only works in a bear market or in a bull run on a stock that continues to go back to this purple line. It takes a lot of selling pressure for it to get pushed down like that. But when you see that, you don't get scared. You go, yes, push it. Please push it down to that purple line. NVIDIA, perfect example, right? In the bull run, it touched the purple line here at 39, and then it touched it again at 96, then at 102, and then here at 126. Every time it touches it or even goes underneath it, it's nothing more than opportunity. It always has been that way, and it will always be that way. And this strategy works with stocks like Rigetti that have a lot of potential or that have a history of going up higher. I showed you the quantum ETF, which I believe I said like, hey, this quantum ETF here, over the long term, what does it keep doing on the quarterly chart? It just keeps going higher and higher, and it gets more and more volatile to the upside. And any red quarter is nothing more than a pullback. Again, yesterday when I bought in, or not yesterday, the other day, I was looking for a big move that day that I got bought in on. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So I was like, eh. Either way, this is a question of whether this is just a pullback in the downtrend or if this is going to be the next bull run. If this is the bull run right here, if this is the bottom, then we should see $20 and beyond in no time.